If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Southern California. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here we go. Throwing now from the gun. Right side, complete to Nakua. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
A gain of 28.
They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
As we give up the middle with Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, L.A. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
For the extra point.
The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Right check. Go ahead. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, going to 54.
Dak going to put it up right away. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. He'll manage only about 3. So it's will bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Another carry here for Shipley. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there, nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Kill.
Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
On third down, Prescott. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Rams take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle.
Brings up
It's second and 5. Now, faking the give. That's hauled in on the left by Ukfl. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point. Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Taken down at the 17-yard line.
Third and 7.
It's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Dak can throw it here on first down. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, this is Shipley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to line scrimmage. That's it.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Prescott from the gun on third down. And he's going to get there. He got the first down. Not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down, Dallas.
Yeah, here we go.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yeah! Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Shipley. Oh, big hole left side. And he'll take this one in. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's what...
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Arnold Cavacini. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, The quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 3rd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 19 Lion.
He'll look to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. That is taken at the 10. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. They'll give it here to Shipley. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Space on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8. Kill. On the ground, this is Shipley. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Tight end motioning left. 3rd and short. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
45-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk, set, go.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey. ready to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
The Rams take
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
That's good. The Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
What a way to
yards.
start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 18, 19, Tiger, 9.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's in! Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
And they're on the 25-yard line.
I go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A carry here for Shipley. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Now at the 31, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
4. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. We're going to 53.
Tight end on the move left.
26.
Here's Shipley. Lots of space past the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboys.
Here we go. 46.
They'll run with Shipley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
In motion, Besh. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And now the Cowboys will take a timeout. And they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
For that play play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Go to 54. Why?
On first down, here's Shipley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as the clock stops with 21 seconds to go until halftime. On second down, it's Dak. That one swung out wide to Shipley. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
In motion, Besh. On third down, they'll go with Shipley. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. CD on the return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Sliding! 26!
The third quarter begins with a run.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's second and 8.
Yeah! Here we go! I take 26!
On the play fake, Dak. Got a man downfield. It's Besh. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Yeah! Here we go! Sliding! 26!
Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here, second and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! I take 4 in!
To throw is Dak. To the left side, into the hands of Dak. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's into the end zone. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time break, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now. I'm 70 Lions.
They'll go with Williams. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The throw here is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
30-yard line.
19 Lions.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one complete to Pierce. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
17-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he's in! Touchdown, Rams. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Hardy now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will tie this game at 24.
24-24.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Whoa. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll manage to get to the 33. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 54.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Headed left, buying time. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wrap on lady.
On the ground, this is Williams. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
19 Tiger. Go.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Well, they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack. Now, if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Ethan
Punt
Evans
team headed
in
out
punt
for the
formation
Rams.
for the Rams.
As he's on to punt for the second time. Taken at the 19. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Here we go, 46. Wide.
First down, Prescott. He'll get this complete to Shipley. And And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. On play action, here's Dak. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take flying in.
On the handoff, it's Shipley. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be taken down. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Another carry here for Shipley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
They bring the tight end in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. But a slow reaction. He's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. I take flying in.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to be caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
That's good for our Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's That's good enough for a first down.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Now, faking the give. That's taken in, and it's jerked by Hunter. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, L.A.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he'll get about 5.
One down at the 18-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Give left side for Hunter.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. Once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Hunter again. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Cowboys have it. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. And Greg, you talked about it. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. That is caught. And he's in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, L.A. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams have taken a 4-point advantage.
31. Cowboys 27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. CD on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Here we go.
Now Prescott. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
This is a tough spot. Third down and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Here we go, 47. Yeah. There we go. All right, 26.
They'll drop to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. They'll run. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down by Jared Burns. A gain of 5.
Here's second down.
Second and 5 at the Rams' 37-yard line.
They'll run here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Yeah! Here we go. 47.
The tight end going in motion to the left. On third down, Prescott. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.